Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video, first and foremost. This video is actually just to explain and go through the functionalities of the Deputy One. This is a pre-programmed MIDI controller that controls the HX1. So form and function, this box basically has most of the same things that come with the Deputy, just a little bit different functionality. This is the power input. For the Deputy, it has a 5-pin MIDI output. And what else is unique is that it also has a power distribution out to also power the HX1. So if you don't want to have another power supply dedicated to the Deputy and the HX1, we actually have the option for you to power both in one shot. So it saves you some power, saves a bunch of headaches if you have a small board and your power supplies are already being used. So the HX1 does come with a power supply that offers 300 milliamps of power. If line 6 is consistent, they tend to overpower the pedals. For instance, the HX Stomp only needs about 1.5 amps. The power supply is for 3 amps. But in order to function, they only need a fraction of what they are supplied. So I'll go through actually how to set this up. It's pretty easy. Right now I am using a power supply that has 2 amps. Like I said, you only need 300. That's just the power supply that I have available. Let's go ahead and wire it up. So first you go MIDI out of the Deputy into the HX1, out of the HX1 power. Just takes a 2.1 millimeter to 2.1 millimeter. Thankfully, line 6, I think, heard a lot of feedback about the HX Stomp, and this just requires a typical 9-volt cable. So yeah, now we're just gonna fire it up. So as you can see, it powers up right away. Cool. So form and function, out of the box standard, the Deputy controls presets. So you can have up to 6 that are easily recalled through the Deputy. So as you can see, this is preset 1, preset 2, preset 3. This actually controls the Flux. So this gives you the opportunity to have both the tap tempo and the Flux available. My reasoning behind that is the Flux, you have an indicator on the very top of the screen when it's active. So it'll actually have the bar up top when you know that the Flux is going. This way you have the tap tempo always showing what your BPM is. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see how it functions. This is stock at the moment, so if you're following the manual, you can see which presets they are. So as you can see, it goes Magic Diodes, which is their Minotaur, and then the Ratatouille. So this is stock, but if you have 4 to 6 presets that you want to actively recall, say it's in your wet section, or you just want to try out different drives and you have different preferences, this is a good way to actively and quickly get to them. So the first one, second preset, third preset, Flux. Cool. Very cool. So the fourth one actually is by hitting the 2 up top. So if you hit the 2 presets up here, you can actually, I was going back and forth between 2 so you can see that. But preset, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other 3 double press modes will change the different preset, or home screens rather. So if you do the right 2, it'll take you to the preset scrolling. So if you want to just do that and have that availability, that's available. This will take you back to the home screen. And then really helpful, since it's pretty difficult to get to the tuner in the HX1, all you have to do is just hit the 2 buttons on the bottom and then go back to home. Or you can do that and then hit any button you want. Pretty sweet. So the Deputy also has our standard foot switch expression jack. So I will show how that works now. I'm going to use the hub. You can use this with any momentary 2-button switcher, but since the hub is what I have available, I'm going to use that. So all I have to do is take a TRS cable, go into the Deputy, out of the hub, and it will give you the option to do more presets. So this is normal to preset 5 and 6 tip ring. So I'll just show you how that goes. So it's preset 1, preset 2, preset 3, preset 4, preset 5, preset 6. Pretty cool. And I will say on the presets that are here, there's different options for the Flux. You can do a immediate transition. So a lot of distortions will have that immediate transition like a snapshot. Some of the modulation effects like this optical trim will have a slow build. So in this instance, this preset has a slow build to higher trim speed. So you can see on the top right, left, it also does the slow. So it's just a carbon copy of whatever the Flux is set to on your HX1. So yeah, this is super exciting. The HX1 is, I think, an underrated pedal. It, for the cost point, has a lot of flexibility for a multitude of effects. I'm really hoping that they will add the amps and cabs, even if it's just 1 amp, 1 cab, 1 amp stereo cab. I think that would be super helpful, change the game for what's going on in the world, and in the world of music, I guess. It wouldn't really change craziness out there. Regardless, but this is a great way to open up your HX1 capabilities just with a really small form factor. This is, of course, not necessary. It just gives you options. And this is stock, of course. If you have any questions or want to change any of the functionality, I'm happy to talk you through it. Since the HX1 is pretty new, I think there will be updates that will fully enhance the capabilities of it. But it took, 3 versions of the HX Stomp to be where it is now. So at this point, I think this is the best way to add flexibility to the HX1. In the future, they may add more functions, and we'll tackle them as they come. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. Please feel free to reach out to me on my Reverb shop if you want to place an order and want to change some things. I'll have a link to the listing below, so it'll be live as soon as this video is live. Please get one. They're really cool. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm going to throw up more videos here in the future. Thanks so much.